If you think wild boars are just cute animals, think again. And if you ever believed trapping them was an easy job, this story will make your heart race with every beat. Hit the like button and subscribe now, because where we're about to take you, there are no second chances, just you and whatever's moving in the dark. Wild boars, call them what you will, are fast becoming one of the most devastating threats creeping through forests and farmlands across both the US and Europe. They're not harmless wildlife. They're walking bulldozers, tearing up everything in their path, and when threatened, they can kill. Each year, wild boars cause more than $2.5 billion in damages to the agricultural industry. Not just millions, but billions lost due to destroyed crops, ruined irrigation systems, threats to native wildlife. And in some heartbreaking cases, attacks on humans. In Madison, a low-lying area of Mississippi that had just been ravaged by a violent tornado, homes were leveled, trees torn down, roads turned to mud, and power completely wiped out. But what pushed this region beyond its limits wasn't the rain or the wind. It was what came after, a surge of wild boars, millions of them, flooding in during the night. They were drawn by the scent of freshly upturned soil and wide open fields, now left unprotected without fences. Not just with old school skills, but with modern technology too. Some teams use smart traps, equipped with infrared cameras and motion sensors, directly connected to a smartphone. Once the system detects enough targets, a single tap triggers the trap to slam shut. But technology doesn't always work. After the storm, signals are spotty. Many teams are forced to fall back on the most primitive tools: fermented corn, sharpened wooden stakes, ropes, and raw survival instincts. The bait is corn that has been fermented over several days. It has a strong, sour smell and a thick, mushy texture.
So yesterday, you put out how many pounds?
With a scent that can carry for hundreds of meters in humid air. But it can't be placed just anywhere. Hunters must observe tracks, rooting marks, and movement through the underbrush, often for 3 to 5 days before choosing the exact spot to set the trap. The ground at that time was as soft as wet dough. One wrong step could sink a person entirely. That's why each trap had to be secured with wooden stakes over a meter long, or steel frames tightly bound to large tree trunks with rope. No digital tech, just instinct and survival. One night, in the howling rain and screaming wind, the herd arrived hours earlier than expected, larger, louder, and more aggressive.
We got a load of them in here. Just give me just a second and I'll
One of the main stakes was torn from the ground. The entire trap tilted. Then a massive sow, big as a refrigerator, rammed through the fence, dragging the whole herd in behind her.
Easy, son, easy. Yep. Yep. Turn around, hell.
They didn't run. They headed straight for the camp. In the darkness, flashlights dropped, boots slipped, sticks swung wildly. Sparks lit up the animal's eyes. A loud explosion echoed. And in that moment, humans weren't attacking. They were defending, fighting to reclaim the fragile line between survival and being wiped out. At dawn the next day, they returned to the scene. Footprints deeper than a hand's length were etched into the mud. Trees had been gnawed ragged. The trap was overturned, its steel frame twisted. They realized one thing. The wild boars weren't just destroying, they were scouting.
Here. A little turn like a
After the incident, everything changed. The number of guards doubled. Shifts were rotated every 3 hours.
Boar ain't in here. I didn't think he was. He comes pretty early and leaves pretty early, so easy, son, easy.
Drones patrolled the area continuously. Traps were fitted with GPS chips. A vibration-triggered alarm system was installed around the camp. Every new trap had to be tested first on smaller groups of a few dozen boars before being deployed against the larger herds. And the final lesson, the most sobering warning of all: wild boars don't fear traps. They only fear humans with resolve. So if it were you, what would you choose? A narrow, sturdy trap that's easy to control? Or a larger, more ambitious setup, one that's far more vulnerable when things start to go off course? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Who knows, a small suggestion might just save an entire harvest. If your heart started racing, give this video a like to help keep the series alive. Subscribe to the channel to catch the next wild encounters. From the wild boar ravaged fields of Alberta to the lush green cauliflower fields of California, let's keep exploring how those cauliflowers are made. Under the California sky, the lush fields are not just places for growing vegetables, but symbols of American agriculture, with 1 million tons of cauliflower harvested each year. Modern technology and the hard work of farmers have transformed tiny seeds into a rich, fresh source of nutrition. But have you ever wondered how much effort goes into growing each of those fresh, delicious cauliflower heads? Spring and late summer are ideal times to plant cauliflower, as the cool weather helps the plants grow vigorously. This vegetable requires an optimal temperature range from 55 degrees Fahrenheit to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 13 to 24 degrees Celsius, ensuring a bountiful harvest for farmers. Soil preparation is a crucial step to ensure the healthy growth of cauliflower. Before sowing seeds, farmers must thoroughly till the soil to make it loose and remove weeds, while also checking the soil's pH level to maintain a range of 6.0 to 7.5, which helps the plant's roots absorb nutrients effectively. Organic fertilizer is also an important part of the care process. At farms in California, farmers are shifting to using organic fertilizers instead of chemical ones. contributing to soil sustainability and reducing environmental pollution. Using organic fertilizer not only helps improve soil structure, but also protects natural ecosystems. It is estimated that about 30% of the fertilizer used on cauliflower farms in California is organic, helping to reduce the amount of chemical fertilizers and protect soil resources. Irrigation plays a crucial role in ensuring the healthy growth of cauliflower plants. However, irrigating efficiently and conserving resources is a major challenge for farmers. By using drip irrigation technology, farmers can save up to 30% of water compared to traditional irrigation methods, helping to minimize the waste of valuable water resources. Some farms have started implementing rainwater harvesting systems for reuse, helping to save costs and protect groundwater resources. Rainwater is collected and stored in tanks, then used for irrigation during the dry season, reducing dependence on other water sources like lakes and rivers. Drip irrigation systems have helped reduce water usage by up to 50% in agriculture in some areas of California, which not only conserves resources but also minimizes wastewater. During the development stage, cauliflower plants require special care. Farmers need to monitor the soil's moisture and temperature to ensure an ideal environment for growth. When the plants are still small, the outer leaves help retain soil moisture, reduce erosion, and protect the roots from harmful environmental factors. An important factor in sustainable agriculture is protecting beneficial insects and wildlife. Farmers in California have shifted to organic farming practices, using natural methods instead of chemicals to control pests. This helps protect the natural ecosystem and reduces environmental pollution. About 10% of cauliflower farmland in California has now shifted to organic farming methods, avoiding chemical pesticides, which helps protect the health of humans and animals. When the cauliflower reaches the standard size, 6 to 8 inches with tightly closed florets, harvesting should be done immediately to ensure the best quality. If left too long, the florets may open up, reducing the crispness and commercial value of the cauliflower. The harvesting process is primarily done manually, requiring precision and experience from skilled farmers. The excess parts from harvesting, such as stems and unnecessary leaves, are recycled into compost, helping to reduce waste and reuse valuable resources in the agricultural cycle. Some farms even use these organic waste materials to produce biogas, generating clean energy for farm operations. Over 40% of agricultural waste from the cauliflower harvesting process is reused as compost or biogas, significantly reducing the amount of waste generated and contributing to the creation of renewable energy. After harvesting, cauliflower needs to be processed and stored to maintain its fresh quality. If the cauliflower is frozen, the IQF individual quick freezing process will help preserve its flavor and nutrients optimally. Cauliflower is briefly blanched in boiling water for 1 to 3 minutes, then rapidly cooled to retain its color and crunchiness. Cauliflower processing plants are actively using renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power, to help reduce electricity costs and carbon emissions, while also minimizing environmental impact. About 25% of food processing plants in California currently use renewable energy for their production activities, helping to reduce CO2 emissions and improve energy efficiency. After processing, the cauliflower is sorted and packaged to ensure product quality. It is classified into different grades, from premium grade, standard grade, to products that don't meet the standard but still maintain good quality, which are then sent to frozen food processing plants or turned into value-added products. To maintain the freshness of the cauliflower, these products are transported by refrigerated trucks that use biofuels or electricity, minimizing environmental impact and reducing transportation costs. About 60% of agricultural products from California are currently transported by refrigerated trucks using biofuels, helping to reduce CO2 emissions by 20% compared to using trucks powered by fossil fuels. Cauliflower is not only the result of hardworking farmers, but also a testament to a sustainable agriculture system that blends tradition with modern technology. With a strong commitment to environmental protection and sustainable development, California's agriculture industry will continue to produce safe, nutritious, and environmentally responsible products. Cauliflower from vast fields to our tables is a clear testament to the application of sustainable innovations in agriculture. As you enjoy those fresh, delicious cauliflower florets, remember that behind every meal is a long journey filled with efforts to protect the environment and promote sustainable agriculture. Let's come together to share the message of sustainable agriculture and explore the amazing innovations within the industry. With strong commitments to environmental protection and sustainable development, we can build a green, clean, and hopeful future for generations to come.